I'm definitely gonna give Christopher a try once we get to another enemy that's not weak to either Egon or Cypher. Ooh, now we can go down there. Maybe we can't.
Back to the void.
Wait, there's a blossom. You don't miss the blossom. What I worry about most is the princess's lack of tact. The fact that she's a tomboy is nothing compared to that. But then at the end of the day, the princess is still a princess. My true worry is whether she will survive the cruel world of political intrigue and backstabbing. That doesn't okay, I see. Alright, now we're good to move on. Side quest right up there. Never mind, there's a cutscene.
Is that Armand?
Hey! You remember me? I'm touched.
What has brought you to this place?
I come here pretty regularly to bring supplies. You know, medicine, tools, stuff that's hard to come by. Times are tougher than they've ever been. I just thought I could help by running a few errands for people.
That's damn good of you. You do all that while you're out there searching for whatever it is.
Well, in return, they give me a place to stay and food supplies, so really everyone wins.
Does it not occur to you that travelling around like that only heightens your risk of, you know, death?
We all die someday, whether we shy away from danger or not. The way I see it, I may as well do something while I'm here.
You have been lucky so far. But luck is fickle. You would be wise to abandon this dangerous journey and live in peace while you still can.
I appreciate you trying to look out for me, but I can't stop until I've found what I'm looking for.
And just what is it that compels you so?
I'll tell you someday. I promise. I have a feeling we'll meet again somewhere. Well, see you.
Or he just dies and becomes an
Like
Harrier.
you, to show so much interest in a human?
Did it seem that way to you?
I mean, if he dies, he just becomes an Harrier. Also, shout out to Armand, you know. Carrying on that hope and everything. I wonder why they're actual people. That's interesting. That these aren't like souls. These are like actual people. Excuse me. I remember seeing a large collection of books in an abandoned building near here. I really enjoy reading, you see. I had hoped to bring them all here. But it's dangerous now. What with all the monsters? It would be great to have the books here for everyone to read. I don't suppose you can get them for me. We're gonna have to go to like an abandoned library. Village request number 2. Yeah, these village requests are certainly interesting. Them just having some village requests. I've only just put the baby to bed. If you have something to say, please say it quietly. Alright, I promised to go fishing with you. I'm sorry, I'll have to catch up to you later. Okay.
Is something the matter?
It's another...
There are terrible monsters in that fortress, lad. You realize that, don't you? Why trouble yourself going to such a dangerous place?
I'm looking for someone.
Is that right? And what kind of person would that be?
I don't actually know. I've forgotten who they were.
Are you mad?
I just know that they were someone very special to me. So would you show me the way, please?
You're a strange one, lad. That's for sure. But very well. I'll do as you ask.
Thank you. Then let's get going.
How are you feeling?
It is nothing.
You've been pretty quiet for a while now. What's up?
I was thinking about humans. It had never crossed my mind before, but there is something undeniably resilient about them. Even as the world descends into chaos, they cling to what little hope is left.
Right. It's that same resilience that gave our ancestors the strength to build kingdoms. And while we have waged fruitless wars, the people continue to endure every hardship.
But were they really as strong as we believe? Or is it just that we refuse to acknowledge all of the weak that perished along the way?
It is the duty of the strong to look out for those who cannot defend themselves. And as gods, the strongest of us all, it makes sense that the Valkyrie have a responsibility to protect the people.
I have been tasked with preventing the destruction of the world. I cannot spare my attention to each individual.
Of course, saving the world from destruction is of the utmost importance. But what meaning is there in saving the world if no one is left to live within it?
Well, either way, we have to stop the destruction. Let's just keep focused on our mission.
Yes, of course, you're right. Forgive my impudence.
Of course. We have found everything we need here. Let us continue searching for the next gift.
That was a nice cutscene to kind of like really lean to like, oh, Valkyrie's like, oh, what is it about humans that makes them so resilient? I really hope they go the A ending route, like profile, and do us like, oh, Valkyrie gets to decide her own fate or whatever. Like, you know. Also, bringing about a good question of like, oh, what's the point of saving the world if no one's left in it? Again, I just like, hopefully they like live up to what they did in that scene where they're like, oh, Valkyrie's starting the question stuff. As she should. Listen up, if you study hard, work hard, and live a good and wholesome life, then the Valkyrie will come down from the heavens and take you to paradise. I'll be going ahead of you, and I expect you all to follow me in good time. Got it? Okay, well that's all from me. Farewell. Well, moving on, I think I missed, I missed a blossom over there. Also, the lip syncing is like really off. I noticed like a few times, but that cutscene, like I noticed the lip syncing for this game is like really pretty terrible. Like it doesn't really line up to what they're saying. Sometimes it doesn't even look like the Valkyrie is like moving her mouth when she talks. Never known one so fickle as her, though actually it might be more accurate to think of her as a big child. Indeed, she appears cunning at first, but you soon realize that she's acting on instinct to get what she wants. After all, anyone with a modicum of sense wouldn't think for a second to betray the great Odin. Oh, I would. I would in a heartbeat. Don't test me, random undead person.
Here ends your mission.
Oh, hi! I didn't even... Okay. You came out of thin air. Gone. It is I, the Valkyrie.
An opportunity arises.
Charge! We must heal our wounds and move on.
Oh, there's a blossom right up there. Should be the last one. Wait, did I ever get the... Okay, it's coming up, the verdant blossom. I thought I missed it. I would have been so upset. Brr. Lover turned boar. What? Okay, then.
Christopher, did you happen upon anything peculiar during your travels?
Peculiar? Yes. Now you mention it, I did notice an abnormal number of monsters.
That may indeed be worth investigating. Let us survey the area.
Okay.
Alright,
let's-
the verdant blossom should be this way. I saw 3... Oh, this is Christopher's puzzle?
The fight is yours, Christopher.
right behind you.
An
I haven't
easy
used you yet in a fight. Oh my word. You know what? Christopher, get in there.
Show them your strength. I'm right behind you. I'll leave the stragglers to you.
I want to use my earth. Oh dear.
thunderous roar.
It's over. You get him, Cypher. It's gonna be interesting. When I say Christopher, I always think I mean a boy, but in this case, it's a female. It's gonna be hard to get used to. Oh dear. Oh, that was the buff move. Fine. Darkness. Darkness envelops
I'll be
you.
standing by.
Christopher, fight.
I wanna see how Earth looks.
I'll show you the strength of Gerhard's lineage. I'm proud to call you my ally.
Ooh, Earth like kind of like plants something in the ground, and I guess when they step on it, it activates. That's really nice. Die. There we go. That was a cool finish.
Simple enough.
Farewell, defiant soul.
The Filer of Souls. That was a divine art I got. Hail shot. Okay, I might want this instead of Glacial Blizzard. I don't know. Because hear me out. Cypher already does an arrow rain, so maybe I want Hail Shot instead of Glacial Blizzard. Let's try that. Alright, there should be a Verdant Blossom, and then we're done with blossoms for this chapter. I have no idea what the purpose of these is, but, you know, surely we'll find out eventually. Alright, every single blossom has been found. We move on. There might be another boss. You never know. Christopher did say there was like a monster to look out for.
That's a lot of monsters. What are they up to?
They have erected some kind of barrier to impede our passage through. We will have to defeat them all first.
Perhaps they have one of the gifts.
I do not know. There is a strange presence here. Strange and powerful. I need to get closer.
And closer we shall get.
Defiled soul.
Hi there.
Shall be free.
Darkness.
Egon,
Oh, you're weak to Christopher. Right, I forget. Oh, this is still good though. Meteor Swarm. Because you're weak to lightning. Ow. That hurt.
pierce all before.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have Hail Shot. Again, because like Cypher's move already rains arrows, and that's essentially what Glacial Blizzard is. But Hail Shot just seems like the better choice to make. Now we work on getting you. I have the darkness.
I'll leave the stragglers to you.
Ow. Part of me wants to see what Grave Edge looks like, though.
The fight is yours.
Cypher and Christopher, we
I'll
got
take
this.
them from here.
Ow.
Lend me your strength, Egon.
Could get you another Soul Crush, which I'm going to do. Light Spear. Nice. You love to see it. It's over. Oh my word. New enemies.
This is the true work of a knight.
Okay. Let's get rid of you guys first. With fire.
Lend me your strength, Egon.
You're up against
now, this. Dang it, he moved away. Who does that? I need some help killing this thing just in general. Honestly, there's so many enemies here. Just get Cypher here too. Get all the Antaria. Oh, they're weak to ice? Perfect. Dude, I love being put in scenarios like this. It's so sad. Oh, hey, Combo Master. It's so satisfying to be like, hey, like there's so many enemies with the different elements. Switch to them on the fly. It's so satisfying. Okay, Christopher. You're still out. Perfect. Darkness. Sins lay heavy upon you. Alright, Christopher's. Summon her some more because we just got her. Get her as many stats as possible. Honestly, I want to see what Hail Shot does. Oh, it does like an ice tornado after effect. That's cool. And I'm just gonna finish you with Greatsword, honestly. Darkness. Stop moving away! That's my Demon's Lance right there. That just missed. Just keep aiming on that Harrier sword. There we go. That was so awesome. Love some of those finishes.
How does the seal look?
Formidable. The disruption upon breaking it will completely destroy the surrounding area.
But what about the people in the village? They'll get caught up in the blast. Isn't there any other way?
I agree with Egon. I realize that our mission is to gather the gifts. But those people have worked so hard to eke out a living. Won't you allow us just a little time to think of a plan?
The gift's power is too dangerous. I cannot let it linger here any longer than necessary.
Please, Valkyrie.
I may, however, be able to stifle the blast. Go, see to the village people's evacuation. Just be quick about it.
Your kindness will not be for naught. Come, we have to warn them immediately.
I'll help too. We'll be able to get around everyone quicker if we split up.
Hey, Valkyrie's getting a heart. We have not gotten Nibelung Valesti, no. Also, Alex, welcome to the stream. Still waiting. I need that Nibelung Valesti.
The gift is secure, with the surrounding lands still intact.
I suppose we could have skipped the evacuation. Better to be safe than sorry, though.
Thank you, Valkyrie, for heeding our words.
I did not do it for your gratitude. I simply considered the negative effect to morale if the village were to be lost. But enough of that. To Asgard.
Keep telling yourself that. You all know you're... I hope you get a good character arc. At least. That's what happened with Lenneth. Yo, Convergence level 2. I'm adding that right... Actually, no, because now I have this. Take Hail Shot. We'll see how Convergence 2 is and if I want it. I know Nibelung Valesti's in the game, by the way, because it was in a loading screen. The loading screen, like, tells you stuff about the game. They had Nibelung Valesti, so it's in the game. I just don't know when you get it. And I don't think it's in the skill tree, because I looked in the skill tree. I hope it's a scripted thing. I hope it just happens based on the story.